guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Sean. I'm so sorry I've been gone for a long time. I haven't posted for a while. I'm sorry about that, but now I'm back. So yeah, I've just been lazy. That's the real reason why I haven't posted anything. So yeah. Also, happy Ramadan to my Muslim brothers, my Muslim brothers and sisters. So yeah, Ramadan. So yeah. But anyway, continuing on. Let's just get at Avengers Endgame. Obviously, I love the film. Check out my non-spoiler review. I love the film. It was great. I waited a couple of weeks and stuff like that. Like, it's been out for a while, so hurry up and go see it. Like, what are you doing with your life? So yeah. But anyway, obviously, I am gonna talk spoilers in this film. I am. So if you haven't seen the film, please leave now. Spoilers. There will be spoilers. Leave. I'm gonna say it again. Leave. Spoilers. Spoilers. Okay. Anyway, spoilers. Fucking hell. Okay. Spoilers. Okay. That's enough. So yeah. But anyway, in the film, there's time travel. Obviously, the Avengers used the quantum realm to time travel into the past to get the stones, to bring it back now, and to bring everyone back who died in Infinity War, all that shit. So yeah, this is how normal time travel works. So yeah, I have my book here. So yeah, okay. Imagine this is a timeline, right? This is a timeline, right? Imagine this is now, right? This is now. If you go back to the past and change something, then this timeline is erased from existence. Like, that doesn't happen. You just created a new future, a new present, right? That's how a normal case, yeah? That's how normal time travel works. You go back to the past, you change the past, and you change the future. You change the present, yeah. That's how normally how time travel works in films, movies, and that's how also, like, in the DC universe, that's how time travel also works. But also, there's another thing to it. See, in the DC universe, Flash, he went back in time and saved his mother, right? And like, yeah, the timeline he was originally from, he erased it and created a new timeline with his mother. However, he went back in time, right? And tried to fix things. Barry, aka Flash, tried to fix things, right? And he let his mother die in order for the timeline to be restored, right? That didn't work, no. He did erase the Flashpoint timeline. That's what it's called when he saved his mother. But he created a new timeline, which this new timeline is very similar to the old timeline. It's just there's a few things that are different. So in DC universe, if you go back to the past and change something, and then you create a new timeline or change the past or whatever, and you try to fix it, it won't be as the same. You just changed a few more things. And if you try to go back in time and change it again and again, it just never be the same. It gets worse. So yeah. In the Marvel universe, time travel is very, very different. So obviously, in the Marvel universe, Bruce Banner said that if you go change the past, like, War Machine suggested, why can't they just go back in time and kill baby Thanos? Hulk says they can't do that because if they go back and change the past, then changing the past doesn't change the future. It doesn't change the present. No, instead that they just created an alternate timeline, an alternate reality, which is like where what you change happens. That's like the multiverse and all that stuff. So yeah. So here's an example of this. So obviously, here it is. Obviously, 2023, 2014, and 2012. So yeah. And 2023, because in Avengers Endgame, remember that 5-year time jump, because Avengers Infinity War takes place in 2017, and at the start of the film, they said it takes place 3 weeks after the snap, so at the start of the film, it does take place 2017, 5 years later, 2023, so yeah. But anyway, look at that, yeah, and, actually, no, fuck that. There we go, bigger one, so you guys can see. So yeah, anyway, this is how it works. This is how the time travel works, so yeah. So, like I said, you go back to the past, you change the timeline still remains intact. It doesn't get erased, nothing changes, no. You just created an alternate timeline where what you changed happened. So, in the film, for example, when they all went separate teams to get the stones, Iron Man, Captain America, Ant-Man, and the Hulk goes to year 2012 to get the Mind, Time, and Space Stone, 3 Infinity Stones. Hulk and Ant-Man, Cap will get the Mind Stone, Hulk will get the Time Stone, and Ant-Man and Iron Man will go get the Mind Space Stone. Sorry. So yeah. However, they kind of failed. Like, when they tried to get the Space Stone, Tony dropped it because Hulk accidentally hit him. Well, Hulk just hit him, whatever. And once that happened, the suitcase that the Tesseract was in opens, and then Loki grabbed it and escaped. That wasn't meant to happen because that took place after the first Avengers film, right? After the Battle of New York. That was Loki was meant to go to prison, but now that they changed the timeline where Loki escaped, where they went back in time and Loki escaped, Loki created a new timeline, a new reality, a new alternate reality where Loki escapes after the Battle of New York, which it's really theorized that that Loki TV series on the streaming service on the Disney Plus show, that's where we follow Loki in that journey. Sorry if it gets confusing a bit. Yeah, it does get confusing. So yeah. Just did it again, just to help you guys understand more, so yeah. But anyway, another example of this is Gamora, Nebula, and Thanos. Obviously, Thanos right now in present day, he's dead. He was killed by Thor in 2017 after the snap and all that, so yeah. However, Thanos, from the year 2014, obviously, he finds out about Nebula from the year 2023 here, and he finds out what he does in Infinity War and all that, so he finds out about it, and he doesn't like that the Avengers are trying to stop him. So what Thanos does, along with 2014 Nebula, back when she was evil, is that they decided to go back to the past, which means they created a timeline too, another timeline, an alternate timeline, where Thanos' reigns end. Remember? That his whole army, him taking over worlds, ends in the year 2014 because he went to the year 2023 and fought the Avengers and he dies from the snap that Iron Man does, and Nebula from the past dies. And you might say, well, if Nebula from the future kills Nebula from the past, doesn't that mean she gets erased from existence? No. That, like I said, that's not how time works in the MCU. You go back, change something in the past, change something at all, you just create an alternate timeline, another reality. It doesn't change. So when Nebula from the year 2023 shoots Nebula from the year 2014, it doesn't change anything. The timeline still remains intact. It's just they create an alternate timeline where Nebula from the year 2014 dies in the year 2023. So yeah, that's like let me fix it up. That is Thanos. Oh fuck off, Gamora. Can't spell, guys. I can't fucking spell. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's how it is. You have the main timeline, which is all the Marvel films happen, and then when they went back in time and Loki escaped, they created an alternate timeline where Loki escapes after the Battle of New York, and they also created a timeline where Thanos goes to the year 2023 and dies in that time, and he reigns ends in 2014, and Nebula dies at that time as well. So yeah, and Thanos' army also turns to snap and dust. Gamora, we don't know. She could be alive, but apparently it's been confirmed that she actually died in the snap, by Iron Man's snap, when he got rid of Thanos' army, which sucks if that happened. But, like, I don't know, they could lie, and she could be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, where Gamora from the year 2014 could be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, so yeah. What about Captain America? Obviously, at the end of the film, Captain America went and put the stones back where they belong, so he doesn't create other alternate timelines and stuff, other branches and stuff like that. So they did that. But however, he decided to stay back. He decided to stay back with Peggy in 1970. So he went back to all the years and put the stones back. But he also decided to stay back with Peggy Carter in 1970. As you can see there, 1970. I'm sorry, my handwriting's small. So yeah. And he created an alternate timeline where he had a life with Peggy. Where he had a life with the woman he loved. And where Captain America actually, like, everyone finds out he's alive and then frozen in the ice. So yeah, obviously, like that. Alternate timeline. Just like that. I'm sorry that the blue lighting on and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just say that timeline 2 Cap. Yeah. Let's call it that. So yeah, he obviously spent his rest of his life with Peggy in an alternate timeline, alternate reality and stuff like that. But how did Cap get here in our main timeline in the year 2023 to give the shield to Falcon? Well, the quantum device, the GPS device that his watches thing, he retrofitted it to make sure to go back to our main timeline in the year 2023 to give Sam the shield and let them know he's okay and stuff. And there you go. That's how you do it. I'm sorry if that made it way more confusing. Obviously, that's how you do it. So yeah. So obviously, the main timeline, they created an alternate timeline, alternate reality, where Loki escapes after the Battle of New York. Everything is still okay, you know. Thanos dies in the year 2073, where he went to the future, and he reigns ends in 2014. Same with Nebula and stuff like that. Timeline still will remain intact. And Captain America, he went back in time, spent a life with Peggy, and created an alternate timeline where he's with Peggy, gets old and stuff, and then he used those watches to go to year 2023 to give Falcon the shield. Also, Peggy's probably dead by now in that timeline of his. She probably, like, died of old age and all that, so yeah. And there we go. If this made it way confusing, I'm sorry, but like that's how you do it. So yeah, yeah, time travel's confusing. It does my head in. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe, hit the bell to get new notification on videos. Comment down below if this made you confusing, like it did me for the first time. Eventually, I got used to it. So yeah, please like the video, share this to your friends and family, and yeah, thanks. Peace.